Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Dark Side of the Moon, and I think it's a reference to Pink Floyd, who actually I don't know. I don't really listen to Pink Floyd, or never really did. A lot of my friends did growing up, um, but I don't know why. I just never was the biggest fan of them. But this is just a really cool like tribute to them, I guess. And sorry, this is by Michael Lefkowitz. And I just wanted to do this because it actually looks really cool. It looks very similar to the actual jacket art of the album. So it's still pretty cool. I was told I should probably put outlines or an elements on and off and switch between them. I think I would prefer it on because then I can see where the lines actually get to. But anyways, let's get to the rules of Dark Side of the Moon. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place a digit from 1 through 9 in every cell in the grid such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region. Along all white lines, adjacent digits have consecutive values. So I think this line goes through here, 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 here to here, and then through this. So for example, if this were a 6, if this were a 6, this would have to be a 5 or a 7 to make sure that those digits are consecutive. And then I think these two are consecutive. These 3 are consecutive, which is consecutive with these 3. So adjacent digits along the white lines have consecutive values. We also have colored lines are standard line types, that is cells partially on a colored line count as being on the line. So therefore, all of these are on the red line. All of these 5 are in the orange and yellow lines. All 5 of these are on the green or blue line, green and blue line, and all 4 of these must be on the purple line. So for red, we have parity, where digits alternate between even and odd. So for example, if this were 3, this would have to be 2, 4, 6, or 8, because you alternate between parities on adjacent digits on the line. For Dutch, which is orange, if this were, say, a 3, this would have to be 7, 8, or 9, because adjacent digits differ by at least 4, and those are the only digits that are 4 away from 3. For Nabner lines, which is the yellow line, no 2 digits have consecutive values. So basically, you could not have, for example, a 1 and a 2 on this line because those are consecutive with each other. And that's how Nabner lines work. And you can't have repeats either, but that's not important in this puzzle. For German whisper lines, adjacent digits differ by at least 5. So if this were 3, this would have to be 8 or 9 to maintain, because those are the only digits that are 5 digits away from 3. For the blue line, a box border, which is this line here, it's hard to see, but it's this line here, splits the blue line into 2 segments with the same sum. So these 2 digits must sum up to the same values as these 3 digits here. And finally, we have Renban, where these 4 digits on the line form a consecutive, non-repeating set in any order. So this could be something like 1 through 4 or 5 through 8. So you could have something like 8, 5, 7, 6, and that would be valid because they are consecutive and they're non-repeating. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. So the first thing that I know is these digits have to be 13579. That's the only 5-length Nabner line you can have, which has 5-length Nabner line, because you cannot have repeats and you can't have digits that are consecutive. So if you have 5 digits, you have to have specifically 13579. So this is a 13579 triplet or quintuplet. That eliminates 13579 from the rest of the row. So this is 2468. Therefore, these digits must be consecutive with the 2468. So these are odd lines. So this is 13579. This is 13579, which forces this to be 2468. That forces this to be 13579, which forces this to be 2468. These digits are consecutive, and one of them must be even. Therefore, the remaining digits in box 1 are odd. So this is 13579. This is 13579. That's consecutive with 2, 4, 6, or 8 here. But this digit is consecutive with two unique... is it two unique digits? It's not. These could be the same digit. So this could be 1 through 9. Okay, so this is 2, 4, 6, 8 also. This is 13579 because this is an even digit next to it. This is an odd digit, so 13579, 2468, 13579, 2468, 13579. We have all the 13579s in box 3 and in row 2. Yeah, maybe I should have colored these, but it's hard with the dark coloring. Let's see if that would have worked. Maybe? Maybe that works. I like coloring, but the thing is there's too many colors already on the screen, so... this has to be 2, 4, 6, 8, which makes this 13579. These have to be 2, 4, 6, and 8. One of these 2, 4, 6, 8, we're not sure which. This is 2, 4, 6, 8 is next to 13579, which is next to 2, 4, 6, 8, which is next to 13579. Next to 2, 4, 6, 8, 13579. These are then 2, 4, 6, 8. Which means we have 4 digits. We have a 2, 4, 6, 8 quadruplet in row 8, which leaves the rest of the digits as 13579. These two digits are in the same box, so this cannot be 1 or 9. This has to be 3 or 5 or 7. Don't know about this. 3, 5, and 7 is here. German whispers and... Okay, so... If this were low, if this were 6 and 1, obviously that doesn't work because you have 3 unique digits adding up to 7 without a 1 being possible. So that would be 2, 3, 4 at minimum, and that would add up to 9. So this cannot be 6 here. If we try to have 8, you could have potentially 8 and 1. But then this would have to be high, and you'd have 2 highs here. So if you try to have 8 and 3, that's 11, which would force this to be 9. And that would be at minimum 9 plus 1 plus 2, which is 12. So this cannot be high here. This has to be a low digit. So it's 2 or 4, which means this is a high digit, and it's next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. So this is 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, because this is next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. This is 7, 8, 9, because again, it's next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line, so this is 1 through 4. Can this ever be 2 and 7? So if we made this 7, this would force this to be 2. If we tried to make this 2 and 7, the problem is this would have to be 1, but this would already be 8 or 9. So this would 2 and 7 would be 9. Adding with 1 and 8 would already be 9, and that's not including that digit. So this cannot be 7. This has to be 8 or 9. If it's 4 and 9, This is 2 or 4, so this cannot be 7 here. That means this is 2, 3, 4 possibility, or 4, 3, 2. 4, 5, and 6 is a possibility, so this cannot be 8. This is consecutive with these digits, so it cannot be 9. 2 and 4 is consecutive only with 1, 3, and 5, so this is 1, 3, or 5 here. Which means this cannot be 3. 3 is not 4 away from 1, 3, or 5. 1, 3, and 5 is only consecutive with 2, 4, or 6, so this can't be 9 either here. If this is 4 and 9, that's a guarantee. That would be 13. How do you add up to 13 here? You can't have 1, 3, 9. 2, 3, 8 does add up to 13, so it would have to be 2, 3, 8 if that were the case. Okay. So if this is 4 and 9, this becomes 2, 3, and 8, and that does work. So 4, 9, 2, 3, 8. This would then be 6. Which would be consecutive with 5 and 7. So that does work. If this were 2, though, okay, so if this is 2, that would mean these are 1 and 3. That would force this to be 4. You could not have then 1, 2, 3, or 4 here, but we know there's 3 lows here. So we cannot ever have 3 lows. We can't even have 2 lows here. So this can never be 2 or 4 here, right? If we had 2 lows here, that would make 5 lows in row 4, which is not possible because the lows are from 1 through 4. So it has to be at most 1 low. And if you have 2 or 4 here, you would guarantee 2 lows here. So this cannot be 2 or 4. This has to be 6 or 8, which makes this 5, 7, 9. We have 2 highs here. These are 2 highs, and it has to have a 5. So this has to be then 5, 7, and 6. So this is 6. This is 5 and 7. This could be 4, 6, or 8 here. This 6 and 5, 7 eliminates 5 and 7 here. This becomes an 8, 9 pair. This has to be 1, 2, 3, or 4 here. So this is 5 or 7. That is consecutive with 4, 6, or 8, and it cannot be 6. So this is 4, 8. The 4, 8. If this is 5, it could be 4 to 3 or 5. 8 could be to 7 or 9 here. So this is 4, 8. This is 5, 6, and 7. 5, 6, and 7 already adds up to 18. These 2 segments add up to each other. So this is 18 plus 2 times something. So that's an even digit, which means this has to be an odd digit. So this is 1 or 3. Right? Because, so 45 minus 18 is 27. What happens is 27. If we have a 1 here, that's 13 and 13, which works. If we have a 3 here, so this would be 1 with something. So we had 45 minus 18 is 27, minus 3 is 24, so this would have to add up to 12. Well, either way, this is a 4, but 4 and 8 are not 5 apart from each other. So it cannot be 4 and 8. This has to then be 4 and 9. This is 8. This has to be a 2-3 pair here. This 8 eliminates 8 here and here. This 2-3 pair eliminates 2 and 3 here, so this is 1. This cannot be 1. This is 4, so it's next to 3 or 5. This is 3 or 5. This can't be 4, obviously. This can't be 4. This 9 eliminates 9 here. So if this were 5, it would have to be next to a 1. If it's 3 here, this would have to be next to a 7. So this can never be 5 here. 3 and 5 is consecutive with 4, 2, 4, 6. This is 6. This is 5, 7. Consecutive with 4, 8. 3, 5, 7, 9. 2 and 6 here. These are even. This is even. This can't be 1. Okay, this is all consecutive. And these are both odds. So that means 2 and 8 are on the outside. Because this is all consecutive with each other. That means 3 and 7 are here. This has to be 4 and 6, 4 and 6, and this must be 5. Which forces this to be a 1-9 pair here. So this is 1 and 9. That eliminates 1 and 9 in the rest of the box. This is 2 or 8, which is consecutive with only 3 and 7 out of 3, 5, or 7. 3 and 7 can be with 2 and 6, and that's fine. This cannot be 2 and 3. If this were 2 and 3, that would eliminate all possibilities for that cell. So this must be 8 and 7. So this is 8, 7, which makes this 6, which makes that 5. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 8, which makes this 7. That makes this 5, because these two are consecutive. 5 must be consecutive with 4, which makes this a 3 or 5 here. These can't be 4, this can't be 8. This can't be 4, and this can't be 4 here. This has to be 7 to be consecutive with the 8. This is 6. This is 4, 3, and 2. Which means 2 cannot be either of these cells. Where is a 2 in box 1? It has to be here. Which makes this 6, which makes this 8, which makes that 6. Neither of these can be 6. This can't be 6 either. We have a 2, 4, 2, 4 pair in row 2, which eliminates 2 and 4 in the rest of the row. So this is 8. This 7 eliminates 7 here. This is a Renban, and it cannot have 2 and 3. And it can't have 8. So it must be 4, 5, 6, and 7. So this is 4, 6, 7. This can't be 7 because of the 7 in the column. That leaves this as 1, 5, and 9. Okay. The rest of row 2, sorry, the rest of box 5 is 2, 3, and 7. This can't be 7, though, so this is 2 or 3. Rest of row 5 is 1, 2, 3, and 9. This can't be 2, this can't be 2, this can't be 3. This can't be 5. Oh, this is 6 is only consecutive with 7 here. So this is 7. We cannot have 7 in any of these cells. This can't be 7. This is 3 or 5. This is 3 or 5. The only digit that is consecutive with both 3 and 5, and these are both 3 and 5, so they have to be different 3s and 5s. The 3, 5 pair eliminates 3, 5, and the rest of the box is a 4. So this is 4, which makes this 2. None of these can be 2. So it's a 4, 6, 8 triplet, which eliminates 4, 6, and 8 in the rest of the row. One of these is 2, and the rest are 1, 7, and 9. 7, though, cannot be here because of the 7 here. So this is 2 with 1 or 9. Remaining digits in column 1. Well, actually, where is the 4? 4 can't be here because of the 4 in the box, and it cannot be any of these because of the 4, 5, 6, 7 quadruplet here, and these are filled, so this must be 4 here. That leaves 1, 3, and 9 remaining in column 1. but these can't be 3 because of the 3 in the box. That forms a 1-9 pair, which eliminates 1 and 9 in the rest of column 1. So this has to be a 3, which makes this a 2. Neither of these can be 2. This is a 3-7 pair. This can't be 2 here. This can't be 3 here. Where's a 2 in box 4? Cannot be here because of the 2 in the column. So this is 2. This is an 8. 2 eliminates 2 here. So this must be a 2 here in row 1. Nine has to be one of these 3 digits because it cannot be either of these. So 9 cannot be here. Okay. Eight cannot be here. Where is the 8 in row 1? It has to be here. So this is 8. What are the remaining digits in box 7? We have 5, 6, 7, 8. This can't be 7 or 8. 5, 6, 5, 6. This can't be 7 or 5, 6 because of the 5, 6 pair in the row. So this must be 8. This is 7. These can't be 3. And these can't be 5. Since this can't be 5 because of the 5, 6 pair, this must be 3, which means this can't be 3 here. This 3 eliminates 3 in the rest of the row. So, where this 1-9-1-9 pair eliminates 1 and 9 in the rest of row 1. This can't be 1 or 9, so this is 5. This can't be 5, so this is 3, which makes this a 5. This cannot be 5. This 5 can only be next to 1 out of 1 or 7. It cannot be 1, 3, or 5 here, so this must be 9, which makes this 3, and this is 7. So this cannot be 7 here. This 1 eliminates 1 in the box, so this is 9. This is 7. This 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's just 3 and 7. This can't be 9 here because of the 9 in the column. This can't be 7. Where is the 7 in row 5? It has to be here. So this is 7. This 9 eliminates 9 here, so that's 1. This is 9, which makes this 1 and 9. Okay. The rest of the digits in column 4, we have a 2 and a 9. And those are still there. Rest of the digits in column 5, we have 1 and 8. And this can't be 8 in that cell because of the 8 in the row. So this is 1, this is 8. That 1 eliminates 1 here, so this is 9 and 1. That eliminates 9 here, so it's 2 and 9 here. In column 6, we have 3 and 4 remaining. And those can still be 3 and 4. We have a 1-5-1-5 pair and a 4-6-4-6 pair in column 7. That leaves this as 2 or 3. We have a 1-5-9 triplet in column 9, which eliminates 1-5-9 in the rest of the column. So this must be 2-3-4-6, and this is 2-3-4-6. That leaves this as 2-3-4-5-6, and this is 2-3-4-5-6. So one of these two digits must be a 5. Because this cannot be 5 because of the 1-5 pair. This can't be 5 because of the 1-5-9 triplet in the box. Or in the column. So this cannot be 5. This can't be 2. This can't be 2. One of these is 2. This can't be 2 or 3 because of the 2 or 3 in the column. This can't be 3. Either one of these could work. 1 and 5. This satisfies the Dutch whispers. 5 is 4 away from 1, which is more than 4 away from 9, which is more than 4 away from 3, which is 4 away from 7. 4, 7, 8, odd, even, odd. That works. 4, 9, and 2, 3, 8 add up to 13 each on each side. 4, 5, 6, 7. This still could be 2 and 3 on either side, right? Because they're both between 8 and 9, and they both can be between 8 and 9. Okay, so I guess we just have to try one of these out. If this is 3, that forces this to be 2. That means 3 is here. This would be 2, this would be 3, this would be 2. This would be 4. So you'd have a 5, 6, 5, 6 pair. This would be 4, 5, and 6. Hmm. I'm not seeing a differentiator here. Hmm. That's problematic. Let's look at all the ones. Yeah, it seems fine. Twos. Seems fine. Threes. Seems fine. Fours. Seems fine. Fives. Ugh. We just have to go through them, I guess. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 5, 4, 3. That's all consecutive. 7, 6 is consecutive. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm pretty sure this isn't considered a line. It's just the autograph. So what happens if this is 4? Well, this is 3, this is 2. This becomes 4. This is 3, this is 2, this is 3. But we don't have any differentiators here. This seems like it has a lot of valid answers, potentially. That would be 3. So this would be 2 or 3, 2 or 3. Yeah, and there's no differentiation between these. Okay, along all white lines, adjacent digits have consecutive values, right? 6 and 7 are consecutive. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is consecutive. 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 are consecutive. Color lines are standard types. Red parity digits alternate between even and odd. 4, 7, 8, odd. So odd, even, odd, even, odd, even, odd. Nabner lines 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. No two digits are consecutive. Dutch ordination digits differ by at least 4. 5, 1, 9. So 5 and 1 have a difference of 4. 1 and 9 have a difference of 8. 9 and 3 have a difference of 6. 3 and 7 have a difference of 4. So that works. German whisper 4, 9. 2 and 3 can both be with 8 on either side, and they can be both next to 8 or 9. So that works at least in either case. Region sum 4, 9 add up to 13. 2, 3, and 8 add up to 13. Pink digits 4, 5, 6, 7 digits on the line form a consecutive non-repeating set. So 4, 5, 6, 7 works. Yeah, I don't know what's going. I mean, this looks like it has multiple solutions here. That's problematic. Am I missing something? I'm probably missing something. I don't think the art. This couldn't be part of it, could it? And it can't be because this is not 1 or 9 is not consecutive with 4, 5, or 6, so that wouldn't work either. I'm gonna pause to take a look at the post because this is very problematic. This does look like it actually fits a non, how do you say it? A non-unique solution. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, and I'm back. And yes, the signature duh is considered a line. That's the reasoning. That's how you differentiate it. So this is 8 and 9. Okay. I don't know if this is the case, but considering people talk about the signature, and actually it makes sense. It is a white line. So this is a white line, and this is a white line. So these are consecutive, and these are consecutive here. This 9 eliminates 9 here, so this is 1, this is 5, this is 9. That makes this a 5. This has to be 1. And these digits must be consecutive. Well, this can't be 2, so 2 has to be here. Right. Okay, that makes sense. I had to check yeah, but once everybody's kept saying about talking about the signature, which I was suspecting, but I didn't. I guess it makes sense. It is a white line. Yeah, so I should have been able to figure that out. Anyways, yeah. So then this is 2, this is 3, this is 2, which means 3 is one of these. These two digits are consecutive. Cannot be 3 and 4, so 3 cannot be here. Therefore, 3 must be here, which makes this 4, which makes this 3. This can't be 4. 4 has to be one of these two digits, and 4 is only consecutive with 5 out of 4 and 5 and 6. So this is 4. Sorry. This is 5, and this is 4, which makes this 6, this 5, and this 6, which makes this 4, 6, and 4, and 6. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but at the same time, it is a white line, so it does fit. So, yeah, I should have. I don't know. I just didn't want to like think about it that hard, but yeah. I was thinking that these were connected, but looking at it, these lines aren't connected actually this way. So, anyways, eh, not sure I like that last part, but it does make sense in the context of the puzzle, and it is fitting. It does basically focus your attention there. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve. And I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.